Yeah.
Yeah.
The phone's been ringing off the hook. I wonder if we got a traffic problem. Also, later on this morning, we could have a nuclear meltdown. We got
At least
Danny,
a mental one.
We got Danny the Human Jukebox coming in at 7 o'clock, and Patty the Poet. I think I'm just going to switch the mics on and leave.
Oh, boy.
Phone's ringing. Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
Hi. Is the door open for me to get in?
No.
Can you open the door?
No.
You're kind of early, honey.
Patty the Poet. 7 o'clock. What are you doing here?
I'll just sit in my car then.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, God.
Which door is it, the back or the front?
We moved.
Gary in the morning.
Go, Debbie.
With the greatest hits. Pocono 96.7.
I really like her Man from Nantucket poem. That's one of my favorites.
Do you have that one?
I know.
Have you ever rhymed anything with Nantucket that we could say on the air?
Like bucket?
I don't believe so.
No.
There's a city in Thailand, I think, that rhymes with it. Probably can't say that one either.
Something
No,
about a
we
bucket.
can't.
Right?
We could do bucket, but yeah.
Or suck it, or muck.
All right, stop.
Bucket.
Stop. I'm getting nervous. I'm going to hit the dump button. Because you don't have
Naughty poem.
You didn't get much sleep last night. You got very little
No,
coffee.
I
No,
didn't.
it's
I know.
funny, Gary and Elisa and Dan. I want to tell you, someone did ask me if I did any other, well, let's just say, off-color poems.
Erotic
People are asking for erotic
Salacious.
phones
And,
or
and
poems?
off-color,
Really?
off-color poem. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't do that.
No.
And
You're pure as a driven snow.
Once was a man named Enos.
Hold on. I'm trying to come up with a rhyme. Damn, I can't think of it.
Venus.
There you go, Venus.
Yeah.
He came from the planet of Venus.
Bucket.
Venus, that's a good one.
Really? Somebody came up with what were they going to use that for? For their own, like,
I guess, yeah.
yeah.
I
Did they
don't
want you to
know.
read it in a very sultry voice?
Well, I have a very good reading voice.
You do?
Yeah.
As you know.
Yeah, you could have another career if this
Oh,
thing
yeah.
doesn't if it falls
You
apart.
could definitely charge $2.99
Yeah,
a minute.
900 numbers. You'd be great.
Yeah.
You really would.
At
You don't
least,
even,
$2.99.
you don't even have to rhyme at that point. It's just a matter of saying dirty stuff.
$3.99 a minute.
I just have a way of reading things that kind of draws people into my poetry.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, you're very intriguing.
And it's even better when you read it topless. Because, when you're in the studio, people don't know.
Do you recommend? Have you ever read anything topless?
No.
No. Would you like to?
And no.
All right. Because, Elisa, hand her the weather.
Yes. There we go.
I need to know what's coming up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you do all different types of poems. It's mostly, don't you find it's people that have gone through some kind of a trauma or are dealing with some emotional stuff, and people fall into poems? Because when people are happy-go-lucky, they're like, the poem's great.
It's funny you said that. That's how it all started for me in 2008. Pretty much hit rock bottom, lost everything. Never wrote a poem before January 2008. To date, I have over 2,100 poems.
So how does
They're
that
all in our
happen?
head,
Did you
too.
were you sitting around and you
Remember.
couldn't get away from the rhymes? Like you were
No,
like,
no. It really didn't start with rhymes.
I'm so
Gareth.
depressed. I got a wrinkled dress.
Yeah.
You know, there's-
Dread.
It's so
the house is
cute.
a mess.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, actually, my very first poem doesn't rhyme, and I'll recite.
it doesn't?
I'll recite. It's called Someday.
Wait, you need music for it.
Oh, here we go with
See,
the
you
music.
do have fans now. A friend of mine, my friend Sarah, just texted me and said, "I love Patty the Poet."
Oh, well, thank you
she's
so
listening
much.
this morning.
Here's your
All
music,
right.
Patty. Here we go.
There we go. Thank you for that, Sarah.
Is that good?
That's the dating game thing.
I'm hoping you take your top off.
Oh,
That's number
let's
one.
go. Okay, here we go.
this
Here
is
we go.
good.
Here she is. No, that's not good. Okay.
No? Do you need like serious mood music?
Here you go. Is it an Italian poem? Is there anything about mozzarella in it or anything?
No,
like
Yeah.
that?
it's actually very short, one verse. Doesn't really rhyme.
What rhymes with cannoli?
And it was one of my very first
Holy.
poems I did.
What's that? It's one. Is it one of the or is it the first poem? How'd you know it was a poem if it didn't rhyme?
But not all poems have to rhyme, Gar.
Yeah, but how did you know it was verse? Did you sit down and decide that you were going to do verse?
No, that's the thing. I didn't even know. I never took a writing class, nothing like that. It just came out of me, naturally. And I guess I reached inside.
There's a lot of stuff that comes out of me naturally. I can't make a poem out of it.
Ew! What rhymes with...
I'm trying to with this music.
No,
I'm trying to rhyme
no.
pizza, schmizza.
Gary, sweet Gary.
I'd like
I'm
to
sorry.
meet ya.
I'm sorry.
I'm
gonna come up and eat you.
You got smelly pizza.
And I'm gonna beat you next.
There she is. That's our Patty the Poet. All right, I'm sorry. So what's?
She's gonna reach you, trying to kick your butt.
Yeah.
All right. So here's your first poem. That's not a poem. What's?
It's called Someday.
Someday.
As I sit and think of tomorrow, I wonder when I'll meet that special someone who with a smile, touch, or kiss will change my life forever and bring sunshine to my days and passion to my nights. Who knows? Maybe someday.
All right, now take your pants off and read that again.
Come on.
I want to see if she can perform under pressure. That's all I'm doing.
Man.
That was
Good.
that was really well done.
That was
Thank
you do
you.
have a talent, Patty. And how do you remember that stuff? Do you
I have quite a few poems
that you remember
in, my, yeah,
in your
that
head?
I
Got a
do
lot of
remember.
things in our head.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they're spewing out all over the place.
The voices in her head are reading her poems.
The voice. Do you have to press 1 to read
Yeah,
the
right.
poems in your head?
No.
Press 2 if you want Patty's poems in Spanish.
But that just goes to show that's the talent that she has. That she can
Very
remember
good.
so much
Very good.
off
Yeah.
the cuff like that.
We kid, we joke about her energy, but let me tell you something.
She's
you want a
talented,
poem?
yeah.
You want a good poem? You go to Patty.
Yeah, it's very
All right,
true.
can you stick around for a little bit, Patty?
I sure can.
All right, we'll take a break. Go from real classy to Andy Gibb. I don't know how that works, but
Yeah. All right.
Pocono 96.7.
I do want to. I love the song Unchained Melody. I was singing a little bit of it, and I was telling Lisa when I met her not too long ago. Last week I came by and stopped in and said hi. What happened was from that poem. From that song, I wrote this poem because I get inspired by events, people, places, and music.
Yeah.
I love music. Now I have a good ear like how Elisa does, but I don't read or write music. So the Unchained Melody, like, oh, my love, that song. Okay. All right. Anyway, from that song, I wrote a poem called Love is Pure. Would you like to hear it?
I think I would.
It's
Do you
very
need
sweet.
music?
No music. Him with the background music all the
It's
time.
all about radio. I want to make sure you got music.
Romantic.
Here we go.
There you go.
Ole.
Fried beans and rice.
Donde está mi corazón?
Is so nice. I hope my sister don't have lice.
I hope there is that
Patty's still on the show. Jesus Christ.
In my apartment, there's plenty mice.
All right, listen, we'll get to the poem in just a second. I've got to take a break because we got to do some news. Can you stick around for a little bit?
Yes, I
I
can.
can't believe I actually asked you that. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
ABT, Stroudsburg, the Pocono.
Patty, you were saying that originally you talked about how you got inspired to do this. You were out of when you were down and out, and you just started writing stuff, and your neighbor actually said this stuff was really, really good, and you should start doing poems.
I had showed her. I put it on a small binder, just handwritten, actually. I didn't have a computer at the time at home. And I just gave her a couple things in a binder, and she looked at them. She says, these are really good. You really should publish them. So she was actually my inspiration.
Patty the Poet is here in the studio. If you want to get in touch with Patty on any of her poems or writings and stuff like that, best way is the website.
The website also, I'm going to give you my email because that's for people who want personalized poems.
Right.
They can request that, and then I can get back to them. It's Patricia, PATRICIAG, 4919 at yahoo.com.
Could you make that any more difficult?
Sorry.
Probably.
Can't you do Patty the Poet? Or is
No.
it taken?
No.
Why? Is it taken?
I did that one, Gar.
That's the one she wanted.
That's
Yeah, but
the
that's-
email I want.
Nobody's going to remember that.
Patricia? Sure they will.
With all those numbers?
Patricia G. Remember Patricia, go, go, go. Patricia
Yeah, but if
G.
you... Okay, look, here's the thing.
My brain hurts.
Okay. Patty, I'm going to try and explain this to
boy.
you once. Maybe I should explain to you in poem.
That's
Okay.
her language.
Yeah, she only understands in poem. Okay.
Well, they can get, well, here's.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
All right. Patty, your email is kind of crazy.
Okay, then.
I know that people listening are sort of lazy. And I run out of rhymes. I don't know what the hell I can rhyme with lazy.
To find you online, make it quick and on time, and change your name to...
Danny.
And don't do it when you're hazy.
There you go, Hazy. There
Now,
you
in
go.
all honesty, Patty, here's what's happening. If you don't do Patty the Poet at whatever,
It's okay. It's okay. Listen. They go to the website. Everything's there.
All right. Yeah. Go to the website.
Yes.
And then what's the website?
Patty with a Y, thepoet.com. .net.
Go figure.